Welcome everyone. So in this video we are going to discuss about verification verification of a design using SV test bench. So first we are going to understand about the SV test bench, like what all are the components which are present in the test bench, how is the flow of the test bench, how we are going to set up a test bench, how to set up the test bench for verification. So all these things we are going to discuss in this video. So let's start with understanding of design, like how our design looks. So give me a minute. Yeah, so let's start. So first we will understand how our system verilog test bench looks. So if you see in this pic, so this is our system verilog test bench. So in this system verilog test bench there is a top module. Then inside this top module there is a test, and inside this test there is an environment, and inside the environment there is a generator class, driver class. And what we are going to do is we are going to generate our transaction from here, and using the mailbox we are going to drive this transaction to driver, and with the help of a driver we are going to drive this transaction to our duty. This is our design under test. And how we are going to drive this transaction to our duty is by using the interface. So this is how the system verilog test bench looks. So I know for the beginners it is very difficult to visualize this test bench, how exactly things are going to happen. So I would suggest you to go to some good blogs and understand how this test bench look, so that because there is no need to explain much in this, because you will definitely understand what all things are happening in this. We will just set up the test bench. So this is our design, and this is the interface. Using this interface we are going to drive our stimulus to this design. Okay, and so this is a test, and inside this there is an environment class. Inside the environment there is a generator and driver. So there are two more things, that is a monitor and a scoreboard. So for now we are not going to go into this. So how our setup will be, so we have a top module, right? Then we have a top modules. Then after that we have our test. Then inside the test we have our environment. So inside the environment there are two components, that is a driver, and sorry, there will be first generator. We will generate our stimulus here, and then using the mailbox to we will send our transaction for using the mailbox to driver, and from here we will drive to dut. So this is a basic flow, right? So our main work will be using this generator, generating our transaction, and driving this transaction to our driver. So this is a main work. And how we are going to use a mailbox to send this transaction from generator to driver. So now you will say why we are doing this, why there is this setup. So this is a generalized setup for system verilog test bench. So we have to understand this, and we have to follow this flow only. Okay, this is a flow. So now in let's start with design. Let's start with design. So here we will suppose we take an example of full adder. Let's go with the full adder. Okay, so in the full adder, as you know, let's write a verilog code for a full adder. So what we have in the full adder is input 1, suppose input 2, then our C in, sum, and C out. Okay, so these are the things present in this. So let's give a direction: input in 1, input into, uh, output sum, and C out. Also here it's C in, and as we know the logic is sum is equal to in 1 XOR into XOR C in. Okay, and our C out logic is, what will be our C out logic? It will be in 1 and with into. So it's like a b b c and AC. So it's like that logic. So here into and scene, and it will be in one and scene. So this is our basic design. Okay, so this is our first design. So let's start. So let's start with opening a tab. So inside this tab we will, yeah, so inside this tab we will write, first we will make this design. So design dot v file. Okay, so inside this design we will put this design. Okay, so this is our design. Okay, so as you if you see in this, if you see in this diagram, you will see this is our design, and now we will go for interface. So how our interface will look is, let's code for interface. So how our interface will look is, so we have to just write interface, and the name of the interface, suppose it's fa int. Okay, so it's basically, this interface is like a static block. So inside this interface we will just declare our signals, interface signals. So what are the signals? In1 is a signal, then our in2 is a signal, then scene is a signal. So make all this as a logic type. So I hope that you know why we go for a logic type, and if anyone knows, please please let us know in the comment section. Okay, so these are our interface signals. Okay, so we made an interface. So like, let's make a file for this. So the file will be interface.sv. Okay, so in this interface.sv we will paste this file. So now we have our interface. So how the things are, okay, so the how the things are, see, here is your DUT. Now we have created our interface, right? We will need an interface to communicate from our test to our DUT. So now what we need is, now what we will create is, we will create test test.sv. So inside the test, which block we will use, we will go for a program block. Okay, program test and program. So inside the program block, what we will need is, we will need our environment. Okay, so first we need to include our environment. So I know now we don't have an environment file, but we will create it afterwards. Okay, so now what we will do is, so let's now only name it as environment. Then we will instantiate this environment, env. Then in initial begin block, what we will do is, we will assign memory to this environment. Okay, so for now we will just do this many things, and then so guys, just do these things, and this will be a part one. So just what we understood in this part one is, we understand this our test bench, our system verilog test bench. In this test bench, what we have done is, we have created our DUT, we have created our interface. So if you see, we have created the interface, we have created the design, we have a test. Okay, so we have a test. Now what we will do is, so we will write this environment. We will create an environment generator driver, and how this transaction happens. So we will discuss this in the next video, because it will be little bit confusing for you. So now, for now, just create this many things, and in the next video I will explain you the further things.